Easy, guys. I'm gonna start checking the homework. Okay, it was the second page of the lesson C. What is this? Oh no, this is the unit 3. Unit 2. Okay, so we are here. Yes, it's the page 7. Okay, we're going to start here on page 7. With exercise 2, it says circle the best response for each conversation starter. Number 1, I don't know anyone here. Do you? Actually, I know everybody. Number 2, Damaris, please.
So, are you British? I'm Australian, actually.
I'm Australian, actually. Okay, number 3, Luis.
Bye. It's hot today. Actually, I think it's okay.
Yes. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay, number 4, Jesus.
I like your jacket. Is it new? No, it's my sister's actually.
Okay. Number 5. Let me see, Damaris.
This TV show is really interesting. Letter A, it's a movie, actually.
Correct. Number 6, Luis.
Do you work around here? Actually, I'm a full-time student.
Okay. Number 7, Jesus.
It's a beautiful day. I love warm weather. Actually, I kind of like cold weather.
Okay. And number 8, Damaris.
The bus is really late today. Actually, it is late.
Yes. It's late. It's late today, actually. Okay, correct. Let me see. I saw Mauricio, but he's not here. He left. I guess he's Omar. Are you here, Omar?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I'm here.
Good afternoon, Omar. We're checking the homework. We are on page number 7 in the workbook.
Okay.
Yes, page 7. Okay, let's continue with the exercise 3. What's going on? Well, it says, imagine it's the first day of English class and respond to each conversation starter. Number 1, I don't know anyone here. Me neither. By the way, I'm James. Number 2, Damaris.
This is a really big class. Yes, I feel a little nervous.
Okay, correct. And number 3, Luis.
Is it warm in here or is it me? Actually, I think the same.
Okay. Number 4, Jesus.
Do you have a dictionary? Sure, here you go.
Okay. Number 5, Omar.
Are you a friend of Meg? Well, she's a friend of my sister, actually.
Excellent. Number 6, Damaris.
I really like your cell phone. Oh, thanks. It's new.
Actually. You can use actually. Those are giving you information. Okay, and number 7, Luis.
Okay.
Our teacher is really cool. Yeah, and this class is very nice, actually.
Actually, excellent. Do you have questions about your homework?
Nope.
No questions?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
Omar, Jesus.
No, teacher.
No, perfect. Okay, yesterday we were working with the lesson D. Let me see. Oh, I think Mauricio has problems with the connection. It's not here. Yesterday we were working with lesson D. Lesson D was about making a conversation, and we were reading some suggestions to start a conversation. Okay, so let's continue the lesson B because we didn't finish with that lesson. Okay, so this is the page that we were working in yesterday. So one more time, lesson D, it's called making a conversation. So tell me in your own words, what does making a conversation mean? What is that, making a conversation? Okay, tell me your definition. What is making a conversation?
Mm,
Okay, tell me your ideas.
something topics for information.
Topics. And do you mean like exchange information?
Yes, maybe.
Yes, okay, it would be yes, because we're exchanging information and we're talking. Another idea? Another idea, guys, making a conversation. What is it? Say anything. Try to speak. Okay, Jesus, Luis, Omar. What is that? Making a conversation.
Maybe meet new people.
Meet new people. Okay. Another idea?
Topics for talk about the other people.
Topics to talk about. Okay. Okay, so we have, well, you were saying meeting new people, topics to talk about, and exchanging information. That is making a conversation. Well, yesterday we were talking about these suggestions, okay? So we have 8 suggestions. According to this, we are going to work with the exercise C. So we are going to start on page number 9, exercise C. It says, look at the article again and find these things, then compare with a partner. Number 1, an interesting topic of a conversation. 2, an example of an information question. Number 3, a suggestion you would like to try. Number 4, a question to show you're interested in the other person. Number 5, something you can say to show you're listening. And number 6, something to say if someone asks you a difficult question. All the answers are here in your reading. Okay, so read again the article and I want you to underline the answers. Okay, guys? I'm gonna give you, I guess with 2 minutes. How much time do you need? 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
3.
3, okay, so go ahead. You have 1 minute. Okay, ready? Did you finish?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
excellent. Jesus, Omar?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, let's start checking this part. Okay, number 1 says an interesting topic of a conversation. Where is it? Which number?
Maybe 6 as information questions.
As information questions. Do you have any other idea, guys?
Yes, number 2.
You say number 2, make the conversation interesting. Another idea? Jesus, Omar? Omar, Jesus?
Number 2.
Number 2, make the conversation interesting.
Number 2.
Number 2 also. Okay, interesting topic of conversation. Yes, it would be number 2, now about events in the news. Okay, and also would be number 1. It's about have some topics ready to start a conversation. So it could be 1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2. Okay, number 2, an example of an information question. Tell me.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yes, number 6, ask information questions. We have here 2 examples. What do you do in your free time? What kind of food do you like? Can you tell me more questions, please? Information questions. Okay, tell
Do
me
you
more
live with your
examples.
parents?
What?
Do you live with your parents?
And that is a yes, no question. Please,
Okay.
information questions. Remember
Are
the
you,
ones that begin with what, where, who, how, etc.
are you an only child?
That is a yes, no question. Also,
Okay.
another one,
What do you do? What do you do? What did you do on weekend, or what do you do on weekend?
what do you do on weekends? Okay, that is a nice one. What do you do on weekends? More ideas? There are many questions that you can ask. Tell me more questions, information questions.
What kind of sports do you practice?
Okay, excellent. That's good. Number 3 says a suggestion you would like to try. Well, this is your personal information. Let's start with Damaris. We have 8 suggestions. Which one would you like to try? Damaris.
Number 7, be
Number
positive.
7. Try to be more positive. Okay. Jesus? Which one, Jesus?
Be a good listener.
Be a good listening. Number 3. Okay, excellent. Luis?
Number 7.
Number 7. As Damaris, be positive. And Omar?
Mm, yes, number 7.
Number 7, be more positive. Excellent. Number 4 says a question to show you're interested in the other person. Okay, what's the answer?
Number 5.
Number 5, yes. We have here this question. How about you? To show you're interested in the other person. Excellent, that is number 5. Here it says 5. Something you can say to show that you are listening. Tell me the expressions. Number what?
3.
3, yes. We have, yes.
Be a good listener.
Right, I know, really. Okay, number 6. Something to say if someone asks you a difficult question.
Number 7.
Yes. Oh, I'm not sure I can answer that, or I'd rather not say. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna do the exercise 2. It says speaking and writing. How to improve your. Here we have 3 topics. They are how to improve your social life, how to improve your English, and how to improve your study skills. What you're going to do here, okay, you're going to choose one topic. In this case, the number 1, how to improve your social life. This is your example. So we only have how to improve your English, how to improve your study skills. In this case, you are 4. So pay attention. Damaris and Jesus, you're going to work with number 2, how to improve your English. Luis and Omar, number 3, how to improve your study skills. So this is the activity you are going to do. Pay attention to letter P. Choose one of the topics above and use your ideas to write a short magazine article like the example below. So you have your topics. What you're going to do, you're going to think of 2 or 3 suggestions for your topic. For example, how to improve your social life. We have 3 suggestions. Go out, be friendly, take up a sport or hobby. And here in letter B, we have a paragraph as an example. It says how to improve your social life. And you can start your paragraph with some questions if you want to. Do you feel lonely? Do you want to make new friends? Here are some ideas to help you. And then as you can see, we have the suggestions. Number 1, be friendly. Talk to people at school and work. Smile and say, hi, how are you? To new people. Number 2, go out a lot. Go to coffee shops, bookstores, clubs, and sports events. Try to start conversations with people around you. So one more time, you have your topics. Again, Damaris and Jesus, how to improve your English. Luis and Omar, how to improve your study skills. Think of 2 or 3 suggestions, and you're going to write down a short paragraph as the one in letter B. I'm sorry. Do you have questions about this exercise?
No.
No.
No? Excellent. Let's see. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 5 minutes. Okay, so work in your paragraph, please. So it's for 58. 5 minutes. You have 1 minute. Okay. Are you ready for your paragraphs?
I think so.
You think so? Okay, Damaris. Are you ready, Jesus?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Luis, Omar.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with topic number 2. It says how to improve your English. Okay, Damaris, go ahead.
Um, Study, search in dictionaries and books, maybe write 10 words per day,
A day?
and other is practice and talk to partners um, or to people who speak the language.
Or okay, practice with your partners, did you say?
Yes, talk to partners
Uh-huh.
or talk to people and speak this language.
To practice the new language.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's nice. And at the beginning, you mentioned something about dictionary. What did you say? Can you repeat?
Search in dictionary, maybe words and maybe questions. I don't know.
Okay, instead of search, you can say look up
Um, look,
words.
look for dictionary.
Look up for new words in a dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of search, look up for new words in a dictionary.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Let's see, Jesus, you have the same topic. What do you have? What are your suggestions?
Okay, teacher. I have to practice little by little, maybe reading articles in English, singing songs in English, and writing that I listen. I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Now let's continue with the topic number 3. It is about how to improve your study skills. So let's begin with Luis. What do you have, Luis?
Study for 30 minutes for 3 days a week and don't have noise around you. And this will help you and focus
Focus.
focus more and be a better student.
To be a better student. Okay, correct. And let's see, Omar, what do you have?
Uh, Studying, take extra class,
Extra classes?
reading a lot,
Read a lot.
read a lot,
Uh-huh.
ask the teacher, practice with your partner,
Uh-huh.
uh, investigate about topic,
Okay, or you can say do some research. Yes, do some research. It would be another idea. Yes, thank you so much, Omar.
Okay.
Okay, now we're about to finish. Let's go to the exercise 3. Well, exercise 3 is a speaking activity. It says friendly conversations. Discuss the questions, find out about your classmates' conversation styles. So let's see. We're going to ask and answer these questions. Let's begin with question number 1. Okay, Damaris to Jesus, please.
Mm,
Do you?
do you ever start conversations with strangers?
Are you here, Jesus?
Yes, teacher, sorry.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Why not?
Hmm, I don't know.
I don't know. I think there must be a reason why.
Um, Maybe I'm nervous.
You're nervous. So you get nervous when you have to talk to a stranger.
Yes.
Jesus. Okay, Jesus, question 2 to Luis, please.
Okay. Do you think it's odd when a stranger talks to you?
Uh, mm, sometimes, or maybe,
Why?
because he's a stranger.
So, but it's like, for example, when you're walking on the street and you ask somebody for the time, like, excuse me, what time is it? Or can you tell me the time? But you need to talk to a stranger. So you're not accustomed.
Yes.
Hi, Luis. Okay, Luis, question 3 to Omar.
Okay. Are you a talk
Talkative.
talkative person?
Hmm?
No, I'm not. I don't tal talkative person.
I don't, or I'm,
I don't.
I don't. Look at the question. Is are you? So once again, I'm not or I don't?
I'm not.
I'm not. Okay. Next question, Omar, to Damaris, please.
Um, do you think you talk too much?
Well, sometimes talk too much with my friends.
With your friends, yes. Okay, the next question, Damaris to Jesus.
Are you a good listener?
I don't know, maybe.
You don't know?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay,
Yes.
continue, Jesus. Next question to Luis.
Are you usually the talker or the listener in a conversation?
And sometimes I'm the talker, and sometimes I listener.
Okay, Jesus. I'm sorry. Luis, next question to Omar, please.
What do you like to talk about?
Mm, I like talk about um, sport
Huh?
and documentaries.
Documentaries, excellent. The last question, Omar, to Damaris, please.
What topic do you try to avoid?
I don't know. Maybe mm, the news
About the news. Okay, so
about the news.
you don't like to talk about the news?
No, I don't like.
Okay, me neither. Okay, well, as you can see, this is the last exercise of lesson B. So with this exercise, we also finish with the unit 1. In unit 1, well, as you can see, we review again the simple present and the present of be. In this lesson, well, we read an article about how to make a conversation. We read some suggestions, and you also wrote a short paragraph giving suggestions to some topics like how to improve your English, how to improve your study skills. So do you have any questions about the lesson D, guys?
No, teacher.
No? Well, we're gonna do this because with this we're finishing with the units, unit 1. And before going to the unit 2, okay, first of all, the homework is gonna be pages 8 and 9 in your workbook. 8 and 9 in your workbook. And we're going to do just the progress chart because we're about to begin with the unit 2. Okay, so this is the progress chart. It says, mark the boxes below to rate your progress. Remember, this is a review of what we learned in unit 1. So let's begin with the grammar. It says, make statements with the simple present and with the present of be. Okay, with the simple present, I can say, I like to listen to music. And with the present of be, I can say, I'm an only child. So I'm giving 2 examples. So Damaris, can you tell me 2 examples, please? They could be affirmative or negative, Damaris.
Well, I like to listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like play football, maybe.
You like to play football. Try to tell me a sentence with the present of be, Damaris. Using I'm, you're, he's, she's, they're, we're.
Mm,
Huh? Any sentence, Damaris, using verb be.
I cook the dinner, maybe.
I said present of be. One more time, using I'm not, you're not, he's not, she's not, like that. Damaris.
Maybe I'm only child.
I'm an only child. Yes. Okay. Continue, Jesus, please. One and one with simple present and another one with the present of be, please.
Okay, I like to swim on weekends.
Uh-huh.
I'm a good listener.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Luis, again, one and one. Affirmative or negative?
I like to play soccer.
Uh-huh.
And I'm an animal lover.
Okay, correct. And Omar?
Um, I watch the movie.
I watch movies.
I watch movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't watch TV.
Don't want to be. Now tell me a sentence with the present of be using I'm, your, his, she's, we, or their.
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
mm, I'm not
Uh-huh.
animal lover.
I'm not an animal lover. Okay. The second line says ask questions with the simple present and the present of be. Well, I can say, remember, question with simple present, we can use do or does. Do you like to go out on Sundays? That is with simple present. With present of be, are you here for an English class? Okay, now let's continue, Damaris. One and one.
And do you have
Uh-huh.
um, um,
Do you have,
any brother?
okay. Another question with present of be.
Um, are you from a small family?
Excellent, correct. Jesus?
Do you like tacos?
Okay,
Are your parents from Mexico?
excellent. Luis?
Do you go out a lot?
Uh-huh,
A lot.
yes,
Are you a good student?
excellent. Omar?
Mm, Do you like the Mexican food?
Do you like Mexican food? Uh-huh,
And are, are you work around here?
are you work? No, that is do you work around here?
Um, are
And
you mm,
are you, uh-huh,
mm, are you from Acapulco?
are you from Acapulco? Okay, correct. Then it says used to and either to agree. Let's see, for example, Damaris. Well, in this case, remember, you have to agree with me, okay? You have to use to or either. Let's see. I love to drink chilate.
I do too.
Excellent. Jesus, let me see. I don't like to play soccer.
I do.
But in this case, okay, but in this situation, try to agree with me, Jesus.
Neither.
What?
Okay, I don't either.
I don't need it.
I don't either.
Yes, thank you. Luis, mm, I can't cook Italian food.
I can't either.
Okay. And Omar, I'm not lazy.
I'm not either.
Excellent, guys. Okay, and let's continue with vocabulary. It says name words to describe lifestyle, home and family, work, and study. Well, this about, do you remember in lesson A, we were working with the questionnaire, yes? And in that questionnaire, we had 4 topics. In your student book, the lesson A, we have lifestyle, home and family, work and studies. Do you remember some of the questions that you had in your questionnaire? For example, about lifestyle. Do you remember some of the questions? If you have your books, you can look for the information in your books.
Are you a full-time student?
Okay, another?
What's your major?
Okay. About home and family, do you remember questions that you can ask about home and family?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Do you live alone or with your family?
Excellent. Work, studies,
Mm,
questions.
do you work around here?
Okay, do you work around here? Another question?
Mm, do you like English class?
Do you like your English class? Okay, correct. Then we have conversation strategies. Start conversations when meeting someone for the first time. This is what we saw in lesson C. Do you remember at the beginning of the lesson C, we have a list of topics to start a conversation. Do you remember, or can you tell me that some good topics to start a conversation, please?
Mm,
The weather?
About the weather, yes.
your family?
Uh-huh,
Mm, where you live?
yes,
Things you see around you?
yes.
Places.
Places, excellent. Okay, then it says use actually to give and correct information. For example, Damaris, if I ask you, Damaris, do you have brothers or sisters?
No, I don't have. I only child,
Actually,
actually.
excellent. Okay, let's see. Luis, let me think. Mm. Okay, Luis, what's your sister's name?
I don't have sisters. I'm only child, actually.
Yes, you are. And writing, use correct punctuation. Well, in the writing, this is about the lesson D. Well, as you know, at the beginning of sentence, we have to use capital letters. We have to use periods at the end of the statements and things like that. So this is what we saw in Unit 1. Do you have questions or do you have any doubts about the Unit 1, guys?
No.
No, are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to begin with the Unit 2. Let me see what time is it. Yes, we have time. Oh, it was here. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're about to. Okay, so let's continue with the Unit 2, the unit opener in your student book. Okay, Unit 2, it's called interest. Okay. And here we have the learning objectives. It says in Unit 2, you learn how to. Jesus, can you read the learning objectives, please?
Yes, teacher. Use different verbs of verb forms. Use object pronouns and the pronouns everybody and nobody. Talk about your hobbies, interests, and taste in music. Say no in a friendly way. Use really and not really to make statements stronger or softer.
Softer, yes, stronger of softer, yes, thank you. Okay, so one more time, Unit 2, it's called interest. Now pay attention. Here we have some pictures. Here we have some magazines. First of all, do you like to read magazines?
Mm, no.
No, nobody says no. And the rest of you guys, do you like to read magazines?
No, I don't.
Sometimes I read
Sometimes.
very
Sometimes.
interesting.
Which one, Jesus?
Very interesting.
Ah, yes. I know that one. Okay, well, now we're going to talk about hobbies, okay? Let's think about hobbies. Here we have some magazines. And for example, the number one, it's called Travel on a Budget. What do you think is this magazine about?
Mm,
What's the topic? I'm sorry. So what is it about, this magazine? It says travel on a budget.
meet new places, maybe.
About new places. What else? Another idea, guys?
Mm,
Damari says about new places. Another idea, it says travel on a budget.
Maybe tips for travel.
Tips for traveling, yes. It could be, so correct. Okay, number two, the name is Cooking Made Easy. So what do you think is this magazine about?
Mm,
about recipes? Recipes?
About recipes. Okay, what else? What other information can we find in this magazine?
About food.
About food. Okay, could be. Number three, it's called Fashion and Design. What is it about? Fashion and design.
Designer clothes?
Okay, could be about clothes. Another idea? Just clothes. What else?
shopping.
Places to go shopping?
Yes.
Okay, clothes, places to go shopping, excellent. Number four, it's called Sports and Health. What is it about, this magazine?
Exercise.
About exercises, What ideas? What else? It says sports and health. Just exercises. Another idea, please.
How to stay fit?
How to stay fit, yes. How to stay in shape, correct.
Maybe
What?
diet.
Yes, about diets, correct. Let's continue with another one. Digital photography.
Technology.
Could be about technology.
Cameras.
Contest.
Cameras. Yes, Jesus?
Contest. Maybe.
Okay. Then we have car and motorcycle.
Kind
Cars.
or cars.
Cars, bikes. Yes, okay. Decorate. What is it?
Home or house?
Tips for how.
Tips to what?
About furniture.
Okay. Furniture. How to decorate your home, for example. And the last one, people in the news.
Chismes.
What?
Chismes.
Gossips.
About gossip.
Yes, correct. Okay, here below we have a box that says before you begin, it says, look at the magazine covers. Which magazines would you like to buy and why? Okay, so you're going to ask these questions to each other. Which magazines would you like to buy and why? So let's begin with Damaris. Okay, Damaris, ask these questions to Jesus, please.
Mm, which magazines would you like to buy? Why?
I like to buy people in the news.
Uh-huh. Because,
Because I like to know new gossips.
okay, Jesus. Okay, the same question, Jesus, to Luis, please.
What's the question, teacher?
Even before you begin, which magazines would you like to buy and why?
What magazine would you like to buy and why?
Um, car and motorcycle, digital photography, and sports and health because I think it's an interesting.
They are interesting.
They are interesting magazines.
And, okay, let's see. Luis, the same question to Omar, please.
Which magazines would you like to buy and why?
Um, I like the magazine Sport and Health.
Uh-huh, why?
Why? mm, why I like to sport?
Because,
Um, I like
okay, but it's not why.
because
Because
mm, like
I like,
I like because I like mm, to sport
to sports or to do sports, to practice
and
sport.
to practice sport
Uh-huh.
and eat health
Healthy,
eat.
healthy. Okay, Omar. And one more time, Omar, question to Damaris, please.
What
Which
which magazine and you like?
the question is here. Can you see the question? And before you begin, which magazines would you?
Mm, you like? No.
The question is in before you begin, Omar. The question is here. You can look at the screen, Omar. It says before you begin, and you have the question.
Okay. Which
Uh-huh.
magazine mm, do you like?
Do you? Do you or would you?
Or do you like?
Are you?
Are
Omar,
you?
do you have your books? Omar.
No, teacher.
Omar, but can you see the screen? Can you see the pictures and everything? Are you paying attention here?
Which magazine would
Uh-huh.
you like to buy?
To buy?
To buy? Why?
Why? Uh-huh.
Cooking made easy
Uh-huh.
for the learn to cook and make new recipes.
Let me see. Here. Mm, is here. Okay. Remember, pay attention to the question. Which magazines would you like to buy? And you were saying like this, car and motorcycle because blah, blah, blah. Okay, the correct way to answer this question is I'd like to buy, you mentioned the name of the magazine, because remember, every time you have a question with why, we have to answer using because, and you start giving the reason, okay? For example, which magazines would you like to buy and why? I'd like to buy, let's see, what it says here, sports and health. I like to buy sports and health because I like to exercise and I like to eat healthy. Yes, so that is the way that you're going to answer, okay? Try to remember that, try to answer correctly to the questions. And once again, questions with why, we're going to answer using because, and you give the reason. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Well,
teacher.
you have to answer. I like. Well, now let's move to the, okay, we are here. Lesson, it says lesson A. It says leisure time. Well, leisure time is another way to say like free time, okay? So tell me, what do you like to do in your free time, Damaris?
Mm, I like listen to music
Listen to music,
and I like watch drama.
to watch dramas. How about you, Jesus?
Um, I like to listen to music and I clean my house.
Okay. Luis?
Um, spend time with my family
Mm-hmm.
and watch movies.
It's okay. And how about you, Omar?
Mm, I like to drive. I like to. I like listen to music.
Huh?
I like to play guitar.
To play the guitar. Okay, well, as you can see here, we have the page of a newspaper. The name of this newspaper, it says the college news. Well, this is an interview. So as you can see, we only have one question. Number one, what are your hobbies? And we have the answers. So we need the questions 2, 3, 4, and 5. They are not here. Pay attention to the exercise 1A. It says, listen to Eric's answers in the interview above. What are the questions? Number the questions and add them to the interview. So before doing the listening, what I want you to do is to match these questions with the correct answers. Okay, we have, are you good at sports? Are you interested in learning new things? Can you play a musical instrument? What else do you enjoy doing in your free time? And the last one, what are your hobbies? So what are your hobbies goes with the question number one. So first of all, I want you to read very fast the answers and try to match the questions with the correct answer. So you're going to do from number 2 to number 5. When you finish, I'm going to play the audio. So you're going to listen to the complete interview and you're going to check if you are correct or maybe not. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it, please. 2 minutes, okay? Read the answers and match the questions with the correct answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Damaris, Jesús, Omar.
Teacher.
Ya casi.
Almost. So let me start looking for the audio.
Finish.
Yes, I'm looking for the audio.
Page 7. 3. Listening. Sally's Farm. Page 12. 1. Getting started. B. Listen to the complete interview. What does Eric like to do? What does he hate doing?
Meet our new reporter for the College News. The College News interviewed Eric Kane, our new reporter. Eric is a full-time student majoring in journalism. We asked him about his hobbies. What are your hobbies, Eric?
Well, I enjoy writing. I like to do a bit of creative writing every day, in the evenings mostly. Someday, I want to write a novel, but for now, it's just a hobby.
What else do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Let's see, what else? Well, I design cards. I'm good at drawing, and I'm really into computer graphics. So I sit and learn new programs, and I play around with them.
You play a musical instrument?
Yeah, I play the saxophone, and I can play the piano a little, but not very well. I'd like to play in a jazz band or something. And I like to sing, but I really can't sing at all.
Are you good at sports?
Not really. I prefer to watch sports on TV. I like to play pool. Is that a sport? I guess I jog occasionally, but I hate going to the gym and working out.
Are you interested in learning new things?
Yeah, I love to do new stuff all the time. Learn new skills, you know. I'm really excited about writing for the College News.
So, are you correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Number 1 is, what are your hobbies? Number 2?
What else do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Yes, number 3?
Can you play a musical instrument?
Number 4?
Are you
Are
a
you
good at
good?
sports?
Yes. And number 5?
Are you interested in learning new things?
Correct. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna practice asking these questions, okay, to each other. Let's see. Damaris, start with question 1 to Luis, please.
What are your hobbies?
Uh-huh.
I enjoy to play soccer. Uh, I watch movies,
Huh?
and sometimes I read my book.
You read books. Okay, Luis, question to Jesus.
Okay. What else do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I like to dance.
Uh-huh.
I like to play soccer. I like to swim.
See. Excellent. Jesus, question 3 to Omar, please.
Omar, are you a good at the sports?
Omar.
Um, um, yes, I, I'm, I'm good at soccer.
Soccer, okay. Omar, question 5 to Damaris, please.
Um, are,
Uh-huh.
are you interested
Interested?
interested in learning new things?
Mm, where I'm interested in maybe learning speak French
How to speak French? Oh, that's good. Yes.
and,
Only?
and practice maybe practice again volleyball.
Oh, practice volleyball. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Well, that's nice. Well, let's see some things here in the reading. Well, first of all, Eric says, I enjoy writing. Okay, another idea. Let me see. Well, he mentions that he can play. He says, I can play the piano a little. I like to play in a jazz band. Okay, and he said, I like to sing, and I really can't sing. He also says, I'm good at drawing. Okay, another idea here. He says, I prefer to watch sports. I hate going to the gym, etc. Well, what I want you to see here is if you pay attention to these sentences that I underline, all of them have something in common. If you pay attention in these ideas, we're using two verbs at the same time. Can you see? For example, enjoy writing. Enjoy, it's a verb. Writing is another verb. So we have two verbs together. Then we have I can play the piano. Can and play.
Play.
I like to play in a jazz band. Like to play. I like to sing. One more time. Like to and sing. I really can't sing. Can't and sing, etc. So one more time, we have two verbs at the same time. But if you pay attention, in some of these sentences, we have verbs with ing endings, like I enjoy writing. I'm good at drawing, okay? I hate going. With some other verbs, we are using infinitives. I mean the preposition to and the action. For example, I like to play. I like to sing. I prefer to watch, okay? So here we're using two verbs at the same time. And we have time, yes, we have time. I'm gonna show you just the example that I have so we can take a look at this part. Here. Okay. But here I have some examples. We're going to start with the verb can. Well, as you remember, can, it's a verb and it's also an auxiliary at the same time. We can use can to talk about abilities or to talk about possibilities. In these examples, we're using can to talk about abilities. I can play the piano or I can't speak German. So maybe you remember when we are using can as an auxiliary, we're going to use a verb in the simple form. Can you see? We have play and we have speak. We don't use ing endings and we don't use infinitives. Infinitives means when we have the preposition to and the verb. So with can, remember it's only the auxiliary, can or can't, and the verb. I can play the piano, I can cook, I can swim, etc. And that's it. Pay attention to the next verb, love. We have two ways to use this verb. We can say, I love to watch movies, or I love watching movies. And it's the same idea. We can use love to, I mean love plus to, and a verb in the simple form. Or we can use love and the second verb with ing endings. And they are the same. I love to watch movies, or just I love and the verb with ing, watching movies. Another idea, I love to listen to music, or I love listening to music. And you're saying the same, okay? Then we have like. We have the same situation. We can use like plus to plus a verb, or just like with ing endings. I like to eat pizza, or I like eating pizza. I like to play soccer, or I like playing soccer. And it's the same. Another verb that we can use like that is prefer. Again, we can use prefer plus to plus a verb, or just prefer plus a verb with ing endings. I prefer to stay at home, or I prefer staying at home. I prefer to watch romantic movies, or I prefer watching romantic movies. And that's it. Then we have another one, hate. Again, we can use hate plus to plus verb, or just hate plus a verb with ing. I hate to get up early. I hate getting up early, okay? I hate to eat fish, or I hate eating fish, okay? So we have two options again. Pay attention to the next one. It's enjoy. With enjoy, we're going to use only ing endings. I enjoy listening to music. I enjoy eating cake. I enjoy drinking soda. Okay, if you say, for example, I enjoy to drink soda, is incorrect. I enjoy drinking soda. Remember, with enjoy, we're going to use only ing endings, okay? It's the only option that we have with enjoy.
Only for enjoy, teacher.
What? Do you say
It's
something, Jesus?
only for
Enjoy. Yes, only for enjoy. Then the next one is, I like to travel around the world. Maybe you remember this contraction of the apostrophe D is the contraction of would. Yes, I would like to travel around the world. I like to travel around the world. In this case, we're going to use only to, the preposition to, and the verb. I like to travel around the world. I like to eat Mexican food. I like to go out tomorrow morning. Okay, and that's it. That's the only option. We cannot just use ing. It's only I like to and a verb. Okay. Then we have good at. In this case, well, I have at in color blue because we're using a preposition. The preposition is at. After this preposition, we're going to use ing, and it's the only option. I'm good at cooking Mexican food. I'm good at drawing. I'm good at reading. I'm good at fixing cars, okay? It's only ing. Or the negative form is the same. I'm not good at driving. I'm not good at cooking. I'm not good at swimming. I'm not good at coloring, for example. Yes? And the last one, interested in. One more time, we have a preposition that is in. After that preposition, we're going to use ing. Interested in swimming. I'm interested in learning English. I'm interested in listening to pop music. Or the opposite, the negative form. I'm not interested in doing martial arts. I'm not interested in playing soccer. And that's it. So as a matter of fact, this information is in your grammar chart, okay? This is in your grammar chart, all of this information. So I just wanted to give you more examples, more ideas. Do you have questions so far, guys?
Teacher.
No? Well, boy, it's 6:01. Well, we're going to stop here. We're going to continue with this on, oh, today is Thursday. We're going to continue with this on Monday. I was thinking that today is Wednesday, not today. Yes, on Monday, we're going to continue with this. We have to finish, and I just want you to see that all the information that I show you is here in your grammar chart. In case that you want to review a little bit, so you have the information. We have the verb, I mean can, preposition to plus verb plus ing, and preposition plus verb plus ing. Okay, all the information is here. But we're gonna do this on Monday. And remember, the homework is going to be the pages 8 and 9 in your workbook. Okay, pages 8 and 9. So as you can see today, we started with the unit 2. And in this lesson, lesson A, well, we only did a part of this lesson. That's the exercise 1A. We listened to this interview. And we're going to learn how to use these verbs, but we're gonna do it on Monday, on our next class. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. Thank you for